Okay, that's going. Lower this back down. Receiving the content. Okay. Well, that's doing that. I'm gonna also open up the references that I'm gonna need, because I didn't do that like an idiot. Okay. Edit these again. Hopefully they won't disrupt this. Okay, they didn't disrupt the scene at all. Lovely! Everything's going as swimmingly. Hopefully I'm audible. Just gonna throw everything around, get everything organized again. Blam. Okay. Lower this down. Look at that. Look at that. Here we are. Okay. Alright, everything looks good. I apologize. It takes me a little while to get everything, you know, organized for one of these. Okay, get my gimps in order. Throw these somewhere. Let's minimize them. Boop. 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 I don't know what you're doing, mouse. The mouse not visible on this screen. Oh no, now it is. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure everything was good, ready to go. Okay. Oh, okay. So, just gonna do a quick rundown of what I'm doing today. So, in a previous stream, you saw me do Clump Pipe. It's been revised since you last saw it. I'm sorry I don't have an image of it up, you know, somewhere on the stream, but as you can see, Terraforma's art is pretty huge. So between Clump Pipe and Terraforma, there's another stage. But I'm not sure if I have that somewhere here, like that I can show you. Not really. Okay. Well, basically, I'll just give you a rundown. If you saw Clump Pipe, it has kind of this dry mud look, pipe sticking out, a bit rusty, but now the rust color isn't the main color of the pipes. It's a secondary color for them, but where the stuff really gets big is with Land Duct. The pipes are clean, they're not rusty looking anymore. It's got grass on its head and a leaky pipe on its head. And so Terraforma takes that one step further by going from, you know, leaky pipe on head to a leaky pipe that's created a pond on its head, which you can see in the art on that left side. It's what's roughly here. There's a pipe and that's going to have water, you know, kind of spilling out of it. You can't really see where the pond is at this angle, but there's a pond up there, trust me. And then there's the tree. I might make that a bit floofier of a tree, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It has giant rock teeth. Little crack in the rock eyes, which I might make more uniform just to kind of keep it in line with the other ones, because they each had very uniform eyes. But then there's these, you know, striations like you get in the actual dirt. So yeah, you can actually see in the bottom right corner a little piece of Clump Pipe. Or not Clump Pipe, Land Duct, sorry. And Land Duct, that's actually mirrored from what Land Duct looks like now, because Terraforma in this art is mirrored from what it looked like in the original art. But that's just a thing, because, you know, Pokemon generally face to the left. Anyways, I'm going to actually start spriting this. I'm going to dive in. So I need to add a transparent layer over top, and let's add this hideous color in the background. Look at that, I already had a good color. Okay. I believe that hideous color was actually used in a previous sprite. Wow, okay. Geez, definitely not this. Undo. Undo, please. Haha. Okay, let's actually get this ready for spriting. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Now that that's all said and done, I can get started. I'm gonna go in and look at Land Duct here for an outline color on these pipes. I'm just gonna dive in. Wow, this outline color does not stand out well against this. That's gonna be fun. gonna try and smooth this structure out so it doesn't look bad. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely change this background color to something, you know, stands out. A color that won't be used at all in this, right? That's bright. Okay, if that's too bright for anybody, give me a heads up. I will change it, because that's uncomfortable. Okay, so... I need to keep this wider, I'd say. Maybe even go out a bit more. No, that's too much, actually. I'm trying to look at this and like gauge what I need to do. I think maybe that is what I needed. And I think I'm gonna give it a bit of a corner here. And do I have any other shades? Oops. Do I have any other shades in my metal on clump pipe? Or not clump pipe, yeah, whatever it is. The other one, land duct. There we go. But that's its name. Not seeing any. I think what I'm just gonna do is this. I'm not gonna do too much with it, I think. Maybe that gives the same kind of impression, and then kind of have that curve back in. I'm not going to make it as thick as the original art had it all the way, I'd say, because I want it to have, you know, some level of, you know, it's not that wide. Okay, how's that looking? That looks like something, I'd say. That's certainly a thing. The shading's gonna have to really make this, really sell this portion, though, I'd say. But yeah, there's that. Oh man, this one's gonna be, whew, this one's gonna be tricky. So I think this is the edge of the pipe. Okay. Okay. Needs to be more outwardly rounded, I'd say, to match the art better. Something more like that. It's a tricky form. Maybe even that steeper. Maybe that. Let's see how that looks. I'd say that's pretty close to it, and then maybe that to add that hole in. Oop. It's not pointed there, it's more pointed here. I think that looks generally, I don't know. Whew. these portions are going to be kind of tricky to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Kind of just because that angle is just really awkward in spriting. What do I want to do with that? I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be passable for now, and then get advice from the other spriter we've got for the project. You might know something I can do to make that just generally look nicer. Maybe even doing this. I don't know, I think that looks pretty close to the other two in the thing. Like, it might not be as accurate to the art, but I think it's fine. It doesn't look that bad or anything. And then there's one of these kind of things. A little ring structure on that arm. And then there's a little one on this arm. I'm going to do it more like this. Okay, so it starts here. So like that. That might be a bit better. Okay. And the earth around it kind of comes up for this edge. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this upper pipe. It's kind of small. So let's do this. It's a pretty, you know, round pipe as it stands. The art. Okay, that's maybe more like this. There's a tricky thing to kind of get sprited out, but I think that's probably as good as it's gonna be. Knowing how large it is, it's not big enough to really have much, you know, impact. Maybe if I did that. Oh no, that makes it look like it's at some weird angle. So yeah, I gotta deal with that, I guess. I'd say that's probably the most accurate to the art that anything thus far has gotten, so I'll take it. Well, it doesn't look that bad. This is supposed to kind of come up maybe more like that. And there'd be a rock in front of it. Actually, no, I guess... Yeah, I guess all that would be surrounded by rock, so... Don't need that. Okay. Not even rock, just earth. Alrighty. I'd say that's pretty good. It kind of captures some of that perspective. I'd say maybe to capture the perspective that seems to be kind of being built by this leg being so much larger, I might actually try to make this stuff larger. So I think what I'm going to try and do is like go into this, turn off anti-aliasing. So I want this to be aliased. And then just kind of reconnect everything. Yeah, it kind of gives it that, you know, wider look that perspective changes might give. Could probably also do that. Yeah, I'd say that's better for that structure. Gotta change up how this is structured, this bend in it. And honestly, that might just be what it ends up as. It's kind of straight line, kind of matches with everything else that's going on. Okay, well, that'll do there. So let's get this, and I want this to be much more, well, you know, straight looking, I guess. Well, actually, maybe with this higher. No, the other way was, whoops, the other way was better. And I might dip it down a bit here. Okay. I'd say that's a little bit better. Keep some of that curvature going. Okay. Alrighty, so that's all the pipes that this guy's got. He's got a lot of pipe. So, now what I need to look at is soil color that I'm going to want to use. I'm not going to do the exact color of this. Maybe some more red earth. And then make this like a 30 for the outlining. Okay, so I've got this kind of deep red earth color. That I'm going to be using for the earthen outlining. I don't know if this corner here would be visible anymore. It probably wouldn't, so I'm just going to remove that. There's the edge there. So it kind of juts out a little bit. This side, well, actually, I don't know if it really does. But it does definitely seem to jut out here a bit. And it comes back up. Like that. And then there's another layer of earth that kind of comes down underneath and does stuff. I'm going to try and get this structure. Try and get these edges constructed. I'm going to actually widen it for that. And then make it get narrower as it goes back further. Okay. Kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, I'd say that looks right. Or as close to right as I can really get to with the pixel sizes that I'm dealing with. I would actually drop that into there. Let's add these cracks. Okay, and then for this, I don't want these to be I don't want these to be that rough, so yeah, something like that. That looks pretty nice. That doesn't look bad. That. I'm trying to be as simple with the colors that I'm using right now as possible, because this is a pretty colorful Pokemon. as it stands. I don't want to go too crazy with colors ahead of time and then not have enough when it actually comes to the point that I need them, you know? And then for the mouth is kind of just this massive structure in the rock, or chamber kind of formed in the rock, because what you can't really see about this Pokemon from, well, what I have here is that it's a massive beast. I'm gonna try and smooth this a little bit. Like, I get that it's a giant rock mouth, but you don't want it to be not smoothed at all. It's very doofy and happy looking. Yeah, actually, maybe if I, just for perspective, consistency, I'm gonna use these lines for everything. Why is it not copied? I see. Okay, this. Kind of smooths out that structure and keeps things looking somewhat more perspectively correct. Just copy and paste, or just paste a new one here. That's how the top of the mouth should be structured. Base of the mouth, which is pretty flat, should also be, somewhere along the lines of this. So if I do this spot for where the base of the mouth is, get rid of this. Okay, that's more, now everything's kind of lined up the right way, I'd say. And then there's one more thing here that actually does come down. That meets the top of this. So that actually kind of, just line it up with that. And yeah, I guess that's how it looks. He's so happy. Okay, and then I'm gonna also kind of rough some of these edges up a little bit, but only after I get a bit further in, a bit further along. Give it some crackiness up here. Kind of cracking some of this. Okay. Ah, he's so happy. Okay, and then now it's eye time. So actually, I'm gonna take a slightly lighter color and run over the lines that are not as dark or heavy looking. Kind of run over these cracks with this color. So that way it gives the eyes a way to stand out more against everything else. Maybe if I did this. Yeah, I'd say those are pretty similar looking, like there's some perspective being applied. That kind of changes how it looks. But yeah, I'd say that's not half bad. For the sake of lowering the colors needed, the teeth are probably going to be the same color as the metal, but with a slightly different, you know, what is light, what is dark kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure that out when I get to it. Oops, wrong thing. So I guess now to do the grass. I want this grass to be kind of lusher, more lively than the last one was. I'm going to move it more into the green. Because this is, you know, this is proper foliage right now that we're seeing at the top here. And I'll probably just run over it with these. At least part of it. There's actual like bushes and stuff going on up there. So it's like it's getting pretty complicated. There's a lot of life to see top of these guys. Kind of have some of those like tufts of, you know, plant matter kind of coming out. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is mostly tree that I just filled in there. Oops. So. Kind of some dense underbrush look to it. I like that. I like that it's getting that kind of effect going to me. So that's a good sign that I'm doing enough. Don't need that. What I do need is this. And for the tree trunk, I'm going to use this lighter shade of brown to kind of come up with its body. I'm gonna have to actually look at this art. Okay, image. Stop this. Okay, so the wood kind of runs this. Let's say kind of disappears into the tree leaves. Kind of throw that in. That kind of widens it though. That kind of looks like a tree to me. Kind of have one more. Juts out like that. And then I'm gonna definitely make this tree a little more puffy and happy looking. So it's gonna come mostly in how I structure these branches to kind of make them less. Because like if you look at Pokemon trees, they tend to be pretty fluffy, happy looking trees. You know, kind of like Mario trees. They're not like these terrifying, scary-looking monstrosities of trees that like worry you when you see them. It's like, wow, that tree is gonna kill me. You know? Oopsies. Okay. Didn't do anything there. You didn't see anything. Nothing went wrong. Okay, and then you kind of have that come back up. Dang. Need to add some level of like, it disappears into the tree. Okay, maybe if I did that. It's just like right on with every single fluff ball that I added to this tree. Convenient. I know. Okay. That definitely looks pretty Pokemon to me with that like kind of structure to the tree. It's more well, I mean, it's a lot like Torterra's tree, I guess, if you look at it. And we're going to try and shift some of the weight of this, though. Because now that I have this tree, I need it to look like it's kind of being bent more this way. Got some, you know, weight shifting, I'd say. It's kind of like pulled back to the side. Let me see how much more it juts out on this. Try and capture some of that, but still keep that rounded shape. Okay. Okay, yeah, that. I like that. Wow, look at how much outline work I've done so far. That's... Yikes, that's a lot. But I'm happy with how it's looking right now, so... Some wood textures to this, I guess. It's a tree. Wow, okay. I'm really happy with this so far. Jeez. And now, because I'm gonna need to have water. Just the tiniest hint of water. And now, let's go with all this true black that we're gonna need. So we're gonna need some true black. The mouth inside is going to be true black, for sure. I'm gonna move these eyes. Okay, so let's get that. That. I'd say over here, definitely. When I'm looking down at you, it should also reverse which side is the lighter spot. That's how Pokemon are drawn. Okay. So it's kind of got this, like, what are you doing down there? Kind of look on his face. Let's get some teeth going. Gotta have a tooth over here. Rough the edges a bit more. He has 4 top teeth. If I can get that accurately enough depicted, I'll be happy. I'm going to make that one less symmetrical, less like the others. Because they're very odd, you know, differently structured teeth. And then there's 3 teeth at the bottom. I think I'm going to try and make them align more with, like, these gaps. Okay, and then there's teeth. Heavy, smashing teeth. That's what they are. Let's try that, actually. Yeah, I like that. That's cute, right? That's pretty not terrifying. Oh, adding the mouth True Black is just... Oof, that adds a whole new level of creepy. Yikes. Alright, so let's delete this layer, so I'm not going to need that anymore. Actually, let's not delete that layer just yet. Let's delete this layer that I'm not going to need anymore. Okay, so the CA sprite officially gone. Like, no need for the cast. Index this. Okay, so far I have used 5 colors in outlining this and adding True Black. So that's pretty good. If you can get to 5 with that, that leaves you a whole space of, 10 additional colors, right? Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm at 6. So I have 9 more colors that I can use to shade this and color this. So that's pretty good. It really helps that I'm going to be using a similar color for this tree here as I am with this earth. But what's going to be trickier is pipes. Pipes I'm definitely going to need to have highlights on. The nice thing is this side here is all going to be dark. This is all going to be dark. So I might not even need more than 2 colors for the earth. So I think what I'm going to do first, probably these pipes. I mean, I drew the pipes first, might as well color the pipes first. So I'm also going to take this color, very slight hue change. Let's get the shadow color, and let's get the actual color. So this is the actual color, oops, of the pipes. Oops, yeah, I'm gonna definitely need to back to RGB. So this is the base color of them. Looks kind of red when you have the background on, but this is more actually. Oh wait. No, it is more red as it stands actually. So now this is the color that I need. Minute difference. Not going to be really visible to the human eye. But I want to be consistent. So now it stands in a spot that's slightly more orange than red. Let's get that shadow color as well that I made. That's the base color of the teeth. And the highlight color of the teeth is this color. Kind of give them a lumpy appearance. Okay. And now I need the color. 0, 5. Gotta have that shiny metal. I get a little bit on the edges there. Okay, now this is where what I did for clump pipe is going to come in handy, because I need to kind of cylinder the shading for these legs. that's why it always helps to have reference. And eyes. Bah! Bah! He's so happy! Look at that. Look at that big happy grin. Okay, so let's see what I'm at now. Mode, index, 255. Okay, so I'm up to a total of 9 colors now. So, we're getting there. Let's add color. Hopefully this is distinct enough. I'm gonna make it more distinct. Require less shades. I might add this back into this spot. It's kinda feel like we're looking like that. Okay. Let's add the fill in up here. Okay. Take a look at this one again. Okay, this I'm gonna actually pull in closer. Okay, so that looks like. Oh, I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Yeah, let's get more of this shaded, I'd say. Because the light isn't going to be there immediately. So maybe like that. Okay, so there's that structure going. Let's take a look at how much we have left. Okay, so we're up to 10 colors. So, 5 more. There are 5 more colors for me to fit. And I'd say we're doing pretty good so far. I might even be able to add a lighter color to the water to give it that lifelike, you know, sparkle and gleam, you know? Okay, so let's see. 60. Warp. Warp. Actually, that's the color that's going to be over here, primarily. And then I need 5. Gonna use that to kind of add some. Whoa, that kind of makes it look intimidating. Like, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna add this and add some like overhang spots. He's so angry looking. And there's gonna definitely be a curve. And I didn't expect that to make him just look so utterly angry. But it really does. He looks so mad. Looks all kinds of mad. Mad. Add some spots with some like dither going. Give him a bit more earth. This should kind of come in, curving, kind of swooping in. Okay, and then on the side, I'm actually going to add more crack structures. Give it some more of that. So far, I'd say this is going pretty nicely. But yeah, I'm definitely at this rate not gonna be able to get around to Schisterror. That's a fact. It's gonna be the base color of the tree. Do some shading on these branches and whatnot. And then let's go even brighter, just to add some highlights to the tree. 90, yeah. Just kind of further differentiate it from the rest of the earth going on Terraforma. But this green definitely needs a new shade. Don't duplicate it yet, because the green currently looks super flat. Okay, so I'm at 13 total colors. Okay, so that means I can fit 2 more in for the screen, which is exactly what I would love to have. So let's add 2 more colors for the screen. Okay. Just trying to get as much of this kind of dealt with, because now the original color that was filling the green is now the shade green. I'm going to dither a bit more, because these are leafy structures, and leafy things tend to need some dither. And then I'm going to also add an even lighter shade. It's going to be 80, 55 maybe. Add some more pop to it all, you know? I'm gonna also darken the earth tones a bit more. So that this looks more actually there, you know? Might also kind of look in more spots where the green outline comes in. Rather than the wood outline. Alright, indexing should be, okay, so I'm at 16 now. Then I remove 1, 15. That's how many I want, right? Yes, because that means I'm at 14 overall colors. Because this color's still here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is work on these earth tones. I want them to be darker. I want it to feel more, well, moist and alive. So I'm going to lower that to 60, lower this to 45. Haha, lower this 45 to 30. And lower this 30 to like 20. And with that, this color here, so let's do this as a 60, and then like, I might add like a new bush here. Just to add some more, you know. Okay, so that's there. Maybe that one a bit later helps, and I think I need to add actually more shade to this. So that's kind of, you know, that's on the side, and the side has a lot less color, or a lot less vibrance to its color. Actually add. This color around here. I don't know if I like that. Maybe to a couple spots here and there, but like not to everything. And then maybe down here as well. Put in a couple more spots. And then I think I'm also going to make this earth. different, I don't know. Right. Okay, this needs to be lighter though. No, okay. Leave those be, I guess. I'm trying to think, like, if there's a way I can cut back on something. Maybe the color I'm probably least satisfied with is this. Light green. But, like, if I cut that entirely, it doesn't look right. So maybe if I didn't make it that much less saturated, that might be a bit better. I'm kind of sad I can't do much to make this water more sparkly, but you know, you do what you can. It's not a particularly vibrant and easy to see detail. It's there. It would be easier on a back sprite, I guess. Maybe if I'm gonna use, I guess, a lighter shade of blue so that I can more easily you know, use this to accent it. When it's like from a back view, because you might see the pond in a back view. I'm gonna want to have that water have some detail, I guess. I don't know. I might do a color between these two. Let's do this 65-45, 45-60, so. Maybe this color. Kind of between those other two. Delete that layer because I don't need that anymore. And it's at 15 colors overall now. So the last thing I'm going to do is make sure it's centered, as usual. You don't want it to be off-center or anything. So, lamb. Oops. You're going to want it to be one lower. This one rests on the ground and pretty big. So there it is, the largest Pokemon, at least in weight, in existence, and maybe even height. I don't remember if it was the largest in height, but it certainly is in weight. It's heavy. It's a heavy boy. Alrighty. I think this is good for now, I guess. I'm going to send this off to everybody else. I'm going to export this first to the actual sprites folder. Okay, what's the number on it? It is... my hands are cold and crackable. Should be... Ah, here it is. 088. Oops. 088. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. I'm just, you know, saving it. Terraforma. Alright, hopefully I've been audible enough this whole time, and hopefully if you're checking this out at some point, you know, you enjoy these lovely spriting sessions, I guess, where I can really talk about what I'm doing, my process, and the Pokemon that I'm spriting, and as it stands, like, you know, what am I spriting? What is the meaning behind it? What is its purpose and existence, I guess. I really enjoy it. So, but anyways, with that, I'm gonna be heading out. I have humany things to do, you know, and I wanted to do Schisterror, but did not. So, thank you so much for joining me. If you joined me live, if you're joining me after the fact, whatever. Get that to scale for me. So, looking game. So yeah, I'm gonna head out though. Okay, farewell, goodbye, farewell. Thank you so much if you joined me live, or if you're joining me after the fact. It doesn't matter to me. You're enjoying this, I'd hope. But yeah, goodbye, goodbye, farewell, 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 farewell.